Right, get ready for the best content of your life. Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. We're going to be looking over FIFA 20's wish list. Now, this does not have to be necessarily realistic. However, it will be fairly epic, I can promise you that. 10 things to make FIFA 20 the perfect game. Like and subscribe if it's your first time on the channel for everything FIFA 20 and particularly pro clubs, because let's be honest, we know it's the elite game mode on FIFA. 1,000+ likes on this episode would be absolutely incredible, and we're kind of close to 71,000 subscribers. Let's get into it. Shout out to OneFootball. Their link is at the top of the description, guys. Download it now for free, Android or iOS. I really wouldn't recommend it if I didn't use it myself. I know I say that a lot, but I mean it. It's a great app to follow football, live notifications, and anything you want to know about the football world. Get it now. Point number 1 is going to be cross-compatibility. Now, a lot of other games have jumped on board in 2018, 2019 in the cross-compatibility department, and FIFA needs to catch up. We've all got mates on different consoles. You can never play the game with them. It's frustrating, and it would be just absolutely awesome to have that feature. It would also put an end to competitive FIFA being Xbox versus PS4 in the final and having to do that whole thing. You could just play each other on whatever console you preferred, and that would be the true champion. It's about time we see cross-compatibility come into FIFA, and it would just be insane to see it, right? Point number 2, online career mode. Now, I know a bit random to go in with the career mode so early, but everybody loves a manager mode, everybody loves Football Manager, and of course you can play Football Manager online, and you still can't do it in career mode. It would really reinvigorate this game mode, in my opinion. Now, career mode needs a lot more than just being online. You know, there's people out there like Cutsy, like Jared HD, B-Monus, FNG, Richly, S2G, all of these career mode YouTubers who know a lot more about me than what career mode needs, but there needs to be a lot added to it, right? There's a lot of problems with it. We need to have more leagues. This tweet on screen I found earlier highlights a lot of cool things that would be great to see in it. Basically, just update the game mode and bring it to 2019, you know? Make sure we can play online in career mode. Again, this list doesn't have to be realistic. It's just what would make FIFA the perfect game. Number 3 has got to be the love child of mine, pro clubs. Listen, this is the best game mode on FIFA. I won't have anybody argue otherwise. People are turning their heads to this now and realizing, oh yeah, this is the one. The endless customization that could be in pro clubs. Look at games like NBA 2K. They just don't seem to be waking up to the fact that they can A, make money off it, EA, because people would buy a lot of stuff. Look at Fortnite with their battle passes. And B, bring pro clubs to the competitive level. Have 11 versus 11 competitions. Look, we want to see something like NBA 2K. We want to see something like Fortnite season passes. We want to see attention to pro clubs finally given. Fixing up the gameplay issues, obviously. That needs to go without saying, but there's just so much potential in this game mode, and we spoke about it in many videos that I will put in the top right-hand corner of this one. If you do want to check them out, you can do. If you're more pro clubs focused. Pro clubs has gone far too long without an update, and it's just crying out for a change. Point number 4 is FIFA Street. Now, of course, it is rumoured to be coming back to FIFA 20, big time FIFA Street. And it's all but proven that it's going to happen from the sources that I've seen, from other people talking about it on Twitter. Tomorrow is EA Play, so we'll have to keep an eye out there, but I would be so surprised to not see a 5v5 game mode coming in next FIFA. It would be crazy to not be the case. I mean, all of the sources we've had now reach out to us, it seems like that's what's happening. FIFA Street was so much fun, and to have a FIFA Street mode or a 5v5 that worked to its full potential in FIFA would be insane. It would bring the game right back to the casuals and to people who just play it for fun, rather than this competitive edge that Ultimate Team's gone down of you must win every game and it has to be a sweat. You can't come on and just enjoy yourself. Well, 5v5 would definitely be a break from that. Point number 5 is the foot packs. Now, Ultimate Team in general needs a lot of work done to it. I'm not somebody who knows enough about it to give you an in-depth analysis to what Ultimate Team needs, but from looking from the outside, can we please just have something other than just packs being thrown down our throats? Now, they have done a lot of promotions this year, which the community seems to be happy with, but revise the pack method, because I think we're all kind of sickened by the fact that you can just build this incredible team from spending thousands upon thousands of pounds on packs when the game drops and getting the best players and getting that step ahead of the game. You've seen a lot of people who are in that position in the YouTube sense of things where they can afford to, or they're sponsored to have a crazy amount of pack openings, and then suddenly they're getting top 100s. They're getting 30 and O's consistently at the start of FIFA, and nobody else is, and pro players are falling short because they're not sponsored and they can't get all these amazing players. It shouldn't be like that. It really shouldn't be like that. Just a bit bored of it, to be honest. We've covered Belgium banning foot packs. You cannot buy FIFA points in Belgium anymore. It looks like it's going to go to other countries, America threatening to do so. It'd be nice to just see a total revamp to the system in FIFA 20 for Ultimate Team. We don't want the game mode to be removed. We just need it to be changed. Ultimate Team as a concept it's a cool one, for sure. Like, no one can deny that. But at the moment, I just don't like the way it's going. It's why I haven't touched it for about 2 or 3 years properly. Number 6, and definitely the biggest point, is gameplay. Okay, gameplay on this game is awful. FIFA 19 was a disaster. Whether it's the first touches, whether it's the timed finishing, whether it's the goalkeeper movement, the El Tornado crosses to the back post header, we need to see some change. Now, I've heard rumours of a lot more user customized... Wait. Anyway, a lot of more rumours are coming to me recently about the ability to be able to control what players mark who in certain situations, and button mapping, which will mean like if you hold L1 and something, then your player's going to mark the guy at the back post. I've heard rumours of that. We need to see more of that, because it cannot be reliant on the AI to pick up Ronaldo back post with, you know, Marcelo. It's frustrating, and it's just, we've seen it too much in FIFA this year of these El Tornado crosses going to the back stick. They tried patching it 3 times. It's still not really worked. It's unrealistic, and it needs a total revamp. I mean, when doing my research for this video, I found this tweet, which I think is a really good one, from Kai, the Ultimate Team Champions player for Man City, and he's got a really good point about, you know, the 4-1-2-1-2 formation in pro clubs, and I'm assuming in Ultimate Team as well, is really overused. When do you see that in real life? It's not a realistic formation in 2019 for football, yet it dominates the FIFA scene. Why? It's silly. He also touches on more tactical and creating your own paths and having formations with and off the ball. Definitely, we need more tactics and more to separate the skill base between the really good players and just the decent ones. And the really good players can control their formations and make sure the players are marking back stick whilst they're defending the crosser. Just something to separate the skill gap, right? Number 7 is stabilize the servers. I mean, these servers have been a nightmare for so long now on FIFA, and they really do need a revisit. I don't know what they can do about it. Unsurprisingly, I'm not the man who knows a lot about servers. But the fact that there's lagging and all of these problems with games, it needs to go. It needs to stop. We need to see something come in order for FIFA to ever be called the perfect game. That is something that has to happen. You know, on pro clubs, I can speak from experience. We get this speed up lag on the PlayStation where maybe once or twice a game in a friendly of 11 versus 11, everything slows right down, lags, and then speeds all the way up, and you end up sprinting off the pitch with the ball. It happens all the time, and it doesn't happen on PlayStation Pros. It just happens on the PlayStation, the normal one, but it's something that just should not be in the game. The last point that I'm going to end this on is real prize funds for the competitive scene. These players play for pennies. They really do. Look, you see F2 Tex picking up big cash prizes, and that's because he's the winner of the majority of events he attends. The people that come 7th, 8th at these events, which is a very decent finish, can sometimes pick up no more than like 500 quid. And that is crazy. If you're living off of this and you go to 3 events and you place in the top 10 3 times and you only come away with $1,500, what? I'm sorry, but that is not good enough. Look at the way these other esports run it. They come away with thousands for getting in the top 10. Proper prize funds needed in order to motivate people to take this as an esport and take it seriously. That's everything, guys, for me to make FIFA a perfect game. I am sure I have missed some points. Comment them down below and let me know what I've missed. For example, I think the community managers and everyone who's involved with VA can continue this trend of being more transparent with the users and the players on Twitter and everything social media related. When there is an issue, rather than like in the past how it's just been ignored, actually get back to the community and let them know that they're working on it straight away and they're aware of it. You know, we've had glitches that are still in this game in stuff like pro clubs, and we haven't really heard anything about it, and it's June. It's not right. Having said that, they're improving. They need to get that right. Drop a like on the video if you'd love to see all of these things in, and just in general to support me and the channel. It really does help. And subscribe if you haven't already. We're closing in on 71,000 subscribers. It's the 100k year, by the way, lads. We're going for 100,000 subscribers, and we're nearly halfway through the year, so hopefully we can do it. I've enjoyed making this video. I hope you've enjoyed watching. Have a great weekend. EA Play tomorrow, as I said, we'll be keeping a close eye out on that. So keep an eye on me on Twitter, and everyone else, all your favourite creators will be talking about it. hopefully we get some good news coming in for pro clubs especially, and FIFA in general. Would be really nice to see some big updates coming for FIFA 20. It's a big one, and I will catch you all next time.